Well, this is a lot of fun because Laurel Winn joins us, and I don't necessarily know Laurel Winn, the cross country runner. I know Laurel, the broadcast intern slash Ole Miss sports production intern as well. But this is really fun because Laurel not only is our intern, she does great work for us, but also going to the NCAA Nationals meet by herself, qualified as an individual for the first time in her career. What a career, Laurel, right? And I know it's continuing on. I don't want to make this a goodbye video or a senior day video or anything because you still have a lot of work left to do. But when you, I don't know, look in the rearview mirror a bit and reminisce for us, what has this all meant to you?
Yeah, I mean, off the bat, you're gonna get me crying, Jake. Um, I think you don't get to reminisce often because cross country and being a distance athlete here for this university is, you run cross country in the fall for 4 months, and then you don't really have much time to sit down and think about, oh, that was great because you got to get ready for indoor, and then indoor lasts for 3 months, and you're trying to compete, and then you got to get ready for outdoor, and so it's just a cycle. I still look around every single day and I cannot believe that I get to do this because I'm from a little town in Tennessee. Coach Van Hoy, who was here before Coach Smith, took a chance on me, I feel like, in a lot of ways. And the fact that I've been able to do that, I genuinely, like, I feel so grateful. And I don't feel like I deserve half of what's come my way, but I've just been really, really lucky and super blessed to be in this position. So I tell people all the time, I think one of the proudest things in my life is being an Ole Miss Rebel, truly, and to be able to represent this program. And so I will, wear that proudly for as long as I live and as long as I can. And I just hope that I left this place better than I found it.
Well, you're certainly making a tremendous mark for sure, whether you want to listen to me for once or not. Season overview for you in this team. I know it's a young team too, but as a team, you guys missed out on qualifying, but still a promising future too. If you could, for someone that's just kind of genuinely finding out about you guys, if you could give a season overview of your guys' team, and I know you're proud of them.
I am. I'm super proud of them. I think, we started out really, really well at Missouri, our first meet. I was kind of shocked. I'm not going to lie. I've told them this to their face because I just think we are such a young team and I didn't really know what to expect. We kind of lost some really key players last year, three girls, honestly, who one was an All-American, one was a school record holder in the 10K, one's a school record holder in the steeplechase. So when you lose that, you kind of look around and go, I don't really know what we can make out of this. But I saw these girls work so hard. They got back on campus, and in August, we were doing workouts together. And I was like kind of shocked at the girls who were up running with me and having no problem doing it. And I loved that.
I want to get into your relationship with Coach Smith if I can a little bit. You kind of alluded to it earlier, but I love to hear more about what your guys' relationship is like and how it's grown since he got here.
Before he even got on campus, I got a phone call one day and he was like, Hey, Adam Smith. And I thought, oh, hi, because I had met him on Zoom maybe like a week before, and his intentionality just struck me immediately. And I think it's easier to have success right off the bat with a new coach when you can trust them. And he just built that trust with every single one of us throughout the entire summer before he got here. And then he's the same person every day. He says it all the time. He's very energetic. He's not a rah-rah kind of coach where he's not going to yell at you when you don't have a good day. He kind of knows, especially me. He's so supportive. I think I've just never seen someone be so intentional in the way that they coach an athlete. It shocks me every day. I mean, if I want to meet about something, if I'm have a question like how should I go about this or that, he will set up the time immediately for me to meet him in his office or wherever else. I mean, I can't say enough about him.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's about time we get into your broadcast work with us because you've done a great job stepping in, and I know you've done this for years leading up to the work you've done with us with Newswatch and stuff in the journalism school too. But why do you love it?
I think, I could give you the, oh, I love sports, which I do. You always hear people say whenever you tell someone who's, I feel like, in the business side, they're like, well, it's not enough. And I don't think it is, but I do love sports. All I do, people will tell you, is all I have on is SEC Network or ESPN or something. So I'm kind of constantly absorbing it, but I do just love the storytelling aspect. Before I did anything broadcast, I loved to write, and I still do. And I think my passion for writing helps me in the broadcast side because I mean, you have to be able, to write a script. That has helped me a lot, but I love the storytelling aspect and getting to sit down and get to know someone and pick their brain because I feel like even when I'm not interviewing a coach or trying to get intel from an athlete on something, I think I do that to people. Like in my everyday. And I think it's probably a little bit annoying. I'm kind of like, why? How did you get this? Or how'd you get this job? I'm still in that phase of trying to figure out what steps I'm taking. And so I think that's why I'm so interested in other people. Yeah, I think overall the passion for just hearing people's stories and wanting to be able to tell them in a way that's compelling for others to know is probably the reason that I think I've been so gravitated towards it.
We're proud of you in, in OMSP. Wanted you to know that. We wish you the best of luck because I don't think I'll see you before you leave. But your first broadcast back with us on the sideline. Laurel does a tremendous job for us on SEC Network Plus. Just letting you know, we're gonna have fun with it, so you better be prepared.
I'm coming in today. I got to finish some videos. What time is it? Yeah, maybe.
We'll wrap it up with that.